States, the Midwest side. Hello, my name is Ricardo and I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I'm gonna talk to you about some curiosities about the USA and 3 states of the Midwest side of the USA. Why is the USA a great country to visit and to live in? The USA is the most powerful country economically and militarily. It's a country with a great standard of living and human development index. And the USA is so big. That means that you can choose lots of incredible places to live in, such as New York, California, Texas, Boston, or Washington. Now let's see some curiosities about the USA. The USA is composed by 50 states. The USA is the third biggest country in the world, with 9.834 million square kilometers. The USA is the third most populous country with 329.5 million inhabitants. The US flag has got an interesting origin. The first president of the US was George Washington, and the 46th and last president of the United States is Joe Biden.
Presentation United States, the Midwest side. Hello, my name is Mar and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm going to talk to you about 3 states of the Midwest side of the US. Let's start talking about my state, Minnesota. Minnesota is a Midwestern state that has more than 10,000 lakes, including Lake Itasca, the main source of water for the Mississippi River. Its capital is St. Paul and its most popular city is Minneapolis. Interesting places in Minnesota. You can visit Minnehaha Falls and St. Paul. This is a photo of St. Paul's Cathedral. If you visit Bottigeuse National Park, you will be amazed by the northern lights you can see. You can also visit the Mall of America. The state food is hot dish casserole and the state sport is hockey. The most famous hockey team in Minnesota is Minnesota Wild.
Hi, my name is Sofía and I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm gonna talk to you about 3 states of the Midwest side of the USA. Kansas. Kansas is a Midwestern state that represents the heartland of the USA with its landscapes of rolling great plains with fields. Its capital is Topeka and its most popular city is Wichita. Interesting places in Kansas. The first one is Wichita, that is the most popular city, the Monument Rocks, Lynchburg, this is the state food, chili, the state animal, the meadowlark, and the state sport, that is football.
Now let's see my state, Indiana. Indiana is a Midwestern state that is known for its farmland and the famous Indianapolis 500 car race, which takes place at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Its capital and its most popular city is my city, Indianapolis. Here we have some interesting places in Indiana. Here we have the incredible Indiana Jones National Park. Here we have Children's Museum of Indianapolis that I love it because I visit it twice a year. Here we have New Fields, a Museum of Art in Indianapolis. Here we have the Brown Country State Park that is so beautiful. Here we have the state food, bread pudding, and here we have the state sport, basketball.
Now I'm going to talk about Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a Midwestern state bordered by 2 of the Great Lakes and an interior area full of forests and farms. Its capital is Madison and its most popular city is Milwaukee. Interesting places in Wisconsin. You can visit Devil's Lake State Park and Milwaukee Art Museum. If you love animals, you can visit Milwaukee Country Zoo. The state food is fried green cheese, the state animal is the badger, and the state sport is football. The most famous football team in Wisconsin is Wisconsin Badgers.
Missouri. Missouri is a Midwestern state characterized by green prairies and the forested Ozark Plateau. Its capital is Jefferson City and its most popular city is Kansas City. Interesting places in Missouri. St. Louis, and as you can see in this photo, this is the Gateway Arch. This is the Lake of the Ozarks, and this is Kansas City. The state food, toasted ravioli. The state animal is the mule, and the state sport is volleyball.
Michigan. Michigan is a Midwestern state that consists of two peninsulas separated from each other and surrounded mainly by four of the five Great Lakes and containing a variety of nearby islands. The capital is Lansing and its most popular city is Detroit. Here we have some interesting places in Michigan. Here we have the Detroit Institute of Arts. Here we have the Picture Rocks National Lakeshore. And here we have the Mackinac Island. Here we have the state food, corn dog. Here we have the state animals, elk and reindeer, that we can see those two animals in the Michigan's flag. And here we have the state sport, football.
Finally, I'm going to talk about Iowa. Iowa is a Midwestern state bordered on the north by Minnesota, on the east by the Mississippi River, on the south by Missouri, and on the west by the Missouri River. Its nickname is Hockey State. Its capital and its most popular city is Des Moines. Interesting places in Iowa. You should visit Effigy Mounds National Monument. It's an amazing and wonderful place. You can visit Maquoketa Caves State Park and Des Moines Arts Center. You should also visit Adventureland Park with your family and friends. The state food is breaded pork loin sandwich, and the state sport is football. The most famous football team in Iowa is Iowa Hawkeyes.
Finally, my state, Illinois. Illinois is a Midwestern state bordering Indiana to the east and the Mississippi River to the west. It is known as the Prairie State and is characterized by its farms, forests, hills, and swamps. Its capital is Springfield and its most popular city is Chicago. Interesting places in Illinois. The Grandview Drive, Cantigny Park, and the most famous 360 Chicago observation deck, because you go up there and you can see all the city of Chicago and it's beautiful. The state food, deep dish pizza, the state animal, white-tailed deer, and the state sport, baseball.
Now, finally, Ohio. Ohio is a Midwestern state that is one of the main industrial centers in the country. Besides the industry, its other main sources of income include finance, coal mining, agriculture, and tourism. Its capital and its most popular city is Columbus. Now, let's see some interesting places in Ohio. Here we have the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, that is beautiful. Here we have the Cedar Point, a great amusement park. Here we have the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. Here we have the state food, Cincinnati chili. Here we have the state animal, cardinal. And here we have the state sport, football. Thank you for your attention, and we hope that one day you visit us. Thank you and see you. Bye.